Box Office Buddies. Here I am with my buddy for the week, Ashley.
Hey.
And back in 2003, you saw a movie in theaters that really you were a big fan of, let's put it that way.
Yeah, it was one of my favorite movies.
Yep, and that movie was Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Guess what we're reviewing this time? The newest Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. And yeah, I would not tell many tales of how great this was, that's for sure. Like I said, saw the first one back when it came out, loved it.
Yeah, I've
Huge
seen all...
Johnny Depp fan.
Yes, I'm a big Johnny Depp fan. I love Jack Sparrow's character. I've seen all the other pirate films. I wasn't a huge fan of the other ones. I really love the first one, but the other ones I don't remember them.
Yeah.
They were memorable, and I feel like this one is going to be the same thing in a year or two. I'm not going to remember what this movie was about.
Yeah, exactly. It was definitely not the most the most memorable of movies. Yeah, this one does not have that same charm or excitement or humor that that first one had. Basically, the plot of this movie, I can't even really tell you. It's like they're on the search of Poseidon's trident. Yeah. Why? Well, you have different reasons. None of them really matter. I didn't care about the why. You have pretty much the main character, who is the son of Will Turner, who was played by Orlando Bloom in the first movies.
Yeah, it was nice to see him back in this one.
Right. His son basically drives the movie. He's the one who wants to find this trident to break the curse that keeps his father trapped underwater on some boat.
Ship.
Yeah, some ship, whatever. You have also new character, a woman. Her name's Karina. She also wants to find the trident. She claims it's for scientific reasons because she is a scientist. But of course there is that other side of it, other reason why she wants to find it. And that's explained later on in the movie. The key to everything is through Jack Sparrow, and he ends up being the one who carries the movie, because without him these movies would be nothing. And that's true of this one, even though he wasn't that great in it. He was still probably the best part, you know.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, it wasn't centered around him this time.
No, not at all. Back when I saw that first one, Jack Sparrow had became, not only with me but with so many other people, like one of their favorite characters in all of movies, you know. Really witty, and his delivery was just, the timing was great. This one, the lines weren't so clever. He was hard to understand. A lot of the time I couldn't even understand what he was saying.
Yeah, he was too drunk, too over exaggerated, so it came off a bit sloppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dialogue itself was lacking a bit in this movie.
Yep, I agree with that. It was average at best. I would even say below average. The action sequences I thought were pretty typical. Nothing new. And they tried to sometimes make the action into something that's humorous. I didn't think that worked either. There's too much of it. They do it over and over again. You'll have some moment that you're expecting some big thing to happen and everyone gets excited, and then, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. And they do that I don't know how many times in this movie.
Very repetitive.
Yeah, where our boat's gonna set sail, and then it doesn't. And then they have these misexecuted rope swings that they do, and it's just, you're like, okay, come on, give us something new, give us something clever. It didn't have much of that. But the visual effects...
The special effects are really good. The soundtrack is as good as usual in the Pirates movies.
Okay.
But yeah, the 3D was actually pretty good, for a 3D movie. I enjoyed it. Yeah,
I'm not a big 3D fan, but this one used it well.
Yeah.
Especially where you had some special effects with the water. Yeah. I thought they did a good job of making you feel like you're part of that world.
Yeah.
And yeah, they used the 3D well. And for someone who's not a big 3D fan to say that, that's actually probably the most positive thing I can say about this movie. Yeah, what'd you think of the new characters?
The villain, he was okay.
I thought he was an ominous villain. He had some presence to him, and he was a villain that was worthy of being feared, but obviously not on the same level.
Yeah, because he was like scary, but then he had those like cheesy lines that were like, like
okay.
They was a little corny at the same time. So you're like,
but Barbossa had that in the first two, and he was still amazing.
I found the guy was a little hard to understand too at times.
Okay, I understood him way better than Jack Sparrow. I'll tell you that much. What did you think of that? The young Turner.
They were okay. They weren't characters that you can really even connect with or find. They weren't like super funny either. So
no, and nothing to keep you wanting more from them. No charisma much either. Not that they were bad actors, just the characters were kind of plain.
Yeah.
And same with the girl. I'm not even a huge Keira Knightley fan, but I thought she had a lot more charm and charisma in that first Pirates movie than this character does.
Yeah, the whole connection with her and Orlando Bloom, like they were good together.
Yeah, exactly. They had decent chemistry too.
It dragged on, and I felt myself towards the end, like
Yeah, you mentioned that you almost fell asleep. Yeah, every scene felt dragged out, and I was like, oh my goodness, get to the point or just end the scene.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely agree. Too long. Dialogue was subpar. Humor was lacking.
Yeah.
We were in a packed theater. Never had any big outbursts of laughter like I remember from when I saw that first one back in.
There was just a couple of chuckles here and there.
Yeah.
But no big laughs.
Yeah, so lacking in humor, lacking in any kind of clever, witty dialogue. The action was... So, even though I'm sure this movie's going to make a lot of money...
For sure.
I don't recommend it. Save your money. That's what I'll say.
Yes.
It's not looking good, but let's do this anyway. Marvel The Matrix. So, you know what I think. Marvel... Matrix... Yes. So, on a scale of Marvel to Matrix, what would you give this?
I don't know. I'd compare it to Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Man's Chest.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so basically, like, if you like that one, maybe you'll like this one.
Yeah.
But, like, if you were to give it something outside of the Pirates
movie,
universe, yeah.
I guess, Ocean's 13.
Okay. So,
Ocean's 11, really good. The other one's not so memorable.
right, yeah, exactly. Not very memorable.
They're
Maybe
okay.
some decent moments throughout,
Yeah.
but nothing too exciting. Okay, cool.
What about
Yeah, I'm gonna give this an Indiana Jones 4, the
okay.
Kingdom of the Crystal Skull one, the most recent Indiana Jones. Oh my goodness, that was... So yeah, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about the new look that we've got going on. Yeah, thanks a lot for doing this.
It was my pleasure. It was fun.
And yeah,
Thank you. Bye.
see you guys soon.